Hey Dreamweavers, welcome back to Destined Places, the channel where we weave our dreams into destinations. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. We've been learning about astrocartography and the powerful Jim Lewis method, and today we're going to put it into practice. This is the very first episode of a new weekly series, Community Readings. Each week, I'll select one subscriber's chart, keep it totally anonymous, and give you a short mini reading here on the channel. Think of it as both a teaching tool and a chance to see how the map really comes alive. And yes, this could be you. So stick around until the end and I'll explain how you can submit your chart for a chance to be featured. This week's reading comes from someone born on May 15, 1990 at 2:30 p.m. in Chicago, Illinois. For privacy, we'll call her the artist. Her question is one I think many of us can relate to. Where can I live that not only supports my creativity, but also helps me find a true sense of community and belonging? Now that's such a powerful question, and it's a perfect one for the Jim Lewis method because we can break it down into two pieces. Creativity equals Venus, Mercury, and Neptune. Community and belonging equals Moon and Venus again. So let's walk through the four-step process together. For the macroscopic view, when we zoom out and take a bird's eye view of this chart, I see two big hot spots where the lines cluster. One is the western United States and Mexico, with Venus, Sun, and Pluto lines overlapping. Two is Southern Europe and parts of the Mediterranean, with Mercury, Venus, and Sun influences. This already tells us she has major opportunities for both creative expression and human connection in these areas. Meanwhile, other regions like East Africa and India light up with strong moon lines, signaling potential spiritual and emotional grounding. And over in Australia, there's Neptune and Uranus activity, more dreamlike, imaginative, but also a little unpredictable. So we've identified the map stage. Now let's get into the actors, the planetary energies she's working with. Her goal is crystal clear: creativity plus community. For creativity, we look at Venus, the artist, beauty, harmony. Mercury, the writer, communicator. And Neptune, imagination and spiritual inspiration. For community and belonging, we look at the moon, roots, family, tribe. And Venus again, for friendships and social networks. By translating her question into planetary language, we know which lines on her map matter most. Now let's zoom in. The western US and Mexico. Here we see her Venus line crossing with a Pluto line. Venus makes her magnetic and artistic, while Pluto intensifies everything. This is where her art could become transformative, both for herself and for others. Think of it as art with soul, art that changes lives. But Pluto is never easy. There may be intense personal growth, shadow work, and letting go of old versions of herself. Southern Europe, Italy, Greece, and France. In this region, her Mercury line and Venus line run close together. This is beautiful for writers, communicators, and anyone seeking to share their art with a supportive community. It's not just about creating art here. It's about conversations, teaching, publishing, and finding a tribe that gets it. East Africa in India. Her moon IC line runs through here. This is less about career and more about soul. These places would feel like a spiritual homecoming, nurturing, comforting, and deeply grounding. If she's ever looking for healing or reconnection with her inner self, these areas would support that journey. Australia, Perth, the western side. There's Neptune energy here. It's dreamy, spiritual, creative, but Neptune can blur boundaries. This is the kind of place where she could lose herself in inspiration, meditation, or art, but she'd need to stay grounded or she could feel scattered or disoriented. Now let's check the Paran, where planetary lines cross each other at right angles. This is Jim Lewis's secret sauce, and it shows us hidden combinations. Looking at her Paran data, we see that in Florence, Italy, there's a Venus-Neptune Paran. That's art infused with divine inspiration. If she wanted to feel like she's painting, writing, or creating, with the muse herself whispering in her ear, Florence is the place. Meanwhile, in southern France, there's a Moon-Venus Paran. That's belonging, friendship, and art. Exactly what she asked for. So while the US may offer her career recognition, Europe, especially Italy and France, could give her both community and creative fulfillment. And Africa and India could give her emotional roots. So what does this all mean for the artist? California and Mexico, intense creativity, transformative art, and personal growth. Southern Europe, writing, art, and a supportive creative tribe. East Africa and India, a place to heal, to root, and reconnect with her emotional self. Florence and France are hidden gems where creativity and belonging fuse beautifully. That's the beauty of astrocartography. It's not about one perfect place. It's about understanding the unique gifts each location offers. Now, if you'd like a chance to have your map featured in a future episode, here's all you need to do. Subscribe to Destined Places, send me an email at iam.magical3870@gmail.com. In that email, include your date of birth, exact time of birth, and place of birth. And most importantly, share one question, just like the artist did today. Every week, I'll intuitively select one subscriber's chart to feature here. And don't worry, your name will never be shared. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Use your intuition, trust your inner wisdom, and let astrocartography be a tool that supports, not dictates your journey. Thank you for joining me today. And if this resonated with you, please like the video, share it with someone who's searching for their place in the world, and I'll see you in our next community reading. Until then, keep dreaming, keep weaving, and let's find your destined place together.